Can you talk a little bit about your summer and how things went? I know it started off with a great trip to Russia there in the World Championships. What was that like?
Well, that was a blast. It was the best part about it was winning. Obviously, we went over to Russia with Team Canada and was able to come back with a gold medal. So really special. You know, the one thing I realized was the further you get in hockey, the harder it is to win things. You know, when you're a kid playing at a high level, you're playing in tournaments all the time, and you know you're winning championships and you're being handed trophies all the time. And then as you get older, it gets harder and harder. And obviously, at this level, it's the ultimate, and it's the hardest level to win. So having won there was real fun. And then after that, I just went back to Toronto, spent the summer with family and friends up there, training and getting ready for this year.
That was your first real chance, I guess, at a high level to represent your country, to represent Canada. What was that experience like to play for your country?
Actually, I played last year in the World Championships.
Okay.
So it was great. I mean, I've played for Canada. That's actually my 5th time playing for Canada.
Okay.
I played 2 World Juniors and under 18. So I always love playing for Canada. It's a big honor for me. And yeah, like I said, I got five Canada jerseys now. I got 2 gold medals. 2 gold medals, a silver, a bronze, and a non-medal. So it's been quite the run, and hopefully it continues.
Obviously, you got a new contract this summer, and you went through a situation that isn't fun for either side, I guess. Can you kind of take us through that a little bit and what that process was like for you?
Yeah, I mean it's obviously we ended up going to salary arbitration, and that's how we ended up settling a deal. But you know, I don't really have much to say about that. It was what it was, and now training camp starts. So that's really pretty much all I got to say about that.
Yeah. Were you able to, like you said, it's not fun for either side. Were you able to put that behind you pretty quick and focus on what needs to be done this year?
Well, nothing's going to change the way I approach the game, or my enjoyment for playing the game, or my desire to win and to be part of a team. So nothing will ever change that. So I'm here ready to go.
Yeah. What's going forward to this year? I mean, I talked to Dean a couple days ago, and he was pretty adamant that the young guys kind of need to step forward and be the new leaders of this team. Do you accept that as a challenge for yourself?
I don't know. Who are you talking about? Are we still young guys? I turned 25. I'm pretty sure Fro did, and Brownie's growing up. He's a couple years younger than us, but I guess Kopi and Sully are still are the young guys now. I don't know if we're the young guys anymore. We got to carry the load. We got to be huge contributors to this team's success.
You were a guy who, at the end of last year, I know you were frustrated with the way the season went, but you were also optimistic about the future of the team. Are you still optimistic that this year can be a lot better than last year?
Yeah. I mean, it's every year when you come to camp and you strap them on, you plan on winning the cup, and I think every team around the league does. So, that's going to be the goal, and do everything we can to reach that goal.
Yeah, guys you talked about who have been here for you and Brownie and guys like that. Does it get tiring? I mean, I know you always want to win, but is this a year in particular that you really want to break through and maybe make the playoffs?
Yeah, not maybe. I mean, that's cut and dry. It's a fact that we want to make the playoffs. We want to every year, and there's definitely some frustration builds, and you have to realize how to funnel that energy and how to turn it into positive and how to make it happen. We're in control of our own destiny here. So everybody starts the season on an even playing field. No one's in the lead, no one's in behind. We don't have to do interviews about where we are and what position we put ourselves in. It's ready to go from the start, and it's optimism, and the playoffs are a huge goal for us. And I'm really excited about the idea of getting there.
Yeah, and finally, talk about yourself personally going into the season. You had a big year last year, kind of a breakthrough season. Is the motivation there just to prove it all over again and to show that wasn't just a one-year thing?
Yeah, I mean, I've been able to, I've been able to progress every year pretty much in my career, so I don't plan on changing that now. I plan on building on what I did last year. And, I don't think it's the idea of me proving it. I think it's, that's my job, that's my role, and that's what I do. So that's what's going to happen.